Becky Johnson, Information Administrator for the Board. My job is to communicate with licensees, stakeholders, and the public regarding Ohio's accountancy laws and board rules. I also help assist with license renewals. Today I will be demonstrating how to navigate the renewal application for permit and permit employed in public accounting. After you've logged into your dashboard, you will see your license tile on your dashboard. On the right-hand side, select Options and then Renew. The next page will be the Applications Instructions page. Please read this page carefully. Note that American Express is no longer a payment option. Be sure to answer the eligibility question, do you hold an Ohio CPA certificate regardless of its current status? Then select Proceed to Application. The first page of the application will be the Personal Information page. This page should mostly be completed. You just need to make sure that the information is still correct. If you have changed your email or moved to a new address, you can update that during the application. To change your address, select Use a different address, then Add address, fill out the required lines and click Save. I will not be filling this out, so I'll just hit Cancel. The new address will populate under both the mailing and the public address sections. You can then select the correct address by checking the box and be sure to save. Again, make sure all questions have been answered and are correct. You can then scroll down and select Save and Continue. Next will be the background page. You may or may not have information already loaded on this page. Regardless, adding information to this section is completely optional but recommended. You can scroll and select Save and Continue. Next, we have the Questions page. This is the biggest part of the application and most important. When deciding which license type to select, keep in mind if you own or work for a public accounting firm, you should be selecting the permit employed in public accounting. If you are a CPA who is not affiliated with a firm but would like to have a practicing license, then select Permit. The application process and questions are the same for both licenses. Most people will not be changing the status of the license when selecting Permit or Permit Employed. If you are changing the status of your license from out-of-state, non-practicing registration, or from an expired or suspended status, this is considered return to practice. So be sure you have already been in contact with someone from the board staff for information on return to practice CPE requirements before completing your application. Select the appropriate license from the drop-down. This will load an additional section of questions regarding completion of CPE. I will be adding in generic information for a permit, but please be sure to read all questions carefully and to answer honestly and accurately. When answering the first question regarding 120 credits, or 40 for new CPAs, if you have not completed CPE requirements, please wait to renew until you have done so. When answering the 20 CPE per year question, only those who are returning to practice or are new CPAs may answer with NA. If you answer no to this question, additional fees will apply after the renewal based on the number of CPE short of 20 per year. They will not be included in the application payment total. Again, read all questions carefully and answer honestly. All questions do need an answer, so if something does not apply to you, such as owning a firm and the firm name, select or type in NA. If you do own a firm, you are considered employed by your firm, so answer the questions accordingly. When you are done, scroll and hit Save and Continue. Next is the Attachments page. If you do not see an attachment option, you do not need to attach anything. However, if you answered yes to changing the status of your license and there is an option to attach documents, please upload all of your CPE now. 1 or 2 larger PDFs are preferable. Be sure to read the attestation. You will select the Attest button and you will see that it says Attestation Complete when it has been selected. Then scroll down and select Save and Continue. Finally, you will be on the Review and Submit page. If something was missed, you will have flags to indicate that something is missing an answer. At the top of the page, you can see that there are check marks above certain tabs. If you are flagged, there will be an exclamation mark instead. Select the tab you wish to go to, fill in the missing responses, make sure to hit Save and Continue, and then you can select the Review and Submit tab to jump back to the end. If you have answered everything correctly, you should see it says Completed, as shown here. Read through the attestation carefully, accept the consent to electronic signature, and type in the name as you see in the parentheses. When you are done, you will select Submit. This will take you to your payment cart with the license fee and transaction fee. All you need to do is select All to move everything to your cart and then select Continue. From there, you will enter in your credit card information, making sure that the billing address is the address associated with the card you are using. If you have any payment questions or issues, the next slide will have contact information for Faith Harville, our financial administrator. Once your payment goes through, your license renewal will be complete. You will receive 2 emails, one your receipt of payment and the other a confirmation of renewal with attached license graphic card. For a copy of receipt information, you can find this on your dashboard under My History, and duplicate license cards can be downloaded via Options, Download License Card. If you have any questions with the process, my information will be on the next slide. Thank you for watching.